Hey, how's it going, br-brehs? My name is Shannanigans, and welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. When I first saw this game on itch.io, it was released a couple days ago. It brought me back to my childhood because when I used to go to school with my mom, I was very small, maybe 6 years old or something, and she would always play this game with me and say that there's a bug outside the car, and it used to follow us everywhere. And this bug, it looked like a bug, but it was actually the shadow of the car, and it took me like 3 months to figure it out. So it was a good game, and yeah, sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional, but yeah, this sounds amazing, it looks amazing. Let's get right into it. Let's start. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Click one. So I'm the guy, so I'm gonna best relate to the guy, so I guess I will go with the guy. I'm not too sure what his name is. Gun it. Oh, that's her talking, okay. So, menu auto, okay. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us. The long road ahead. I was about to say there's cobwebs everywhere, but it's the smashed windscreen. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at the moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 days. I was wondering when the music was gonna kick in. After 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, whatever did introduce ourselves. Please, can I read properly? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Ooh, I can name her? Well, my girlfriend's name is Isabella, so... Isabella it is. Isabella. I like it. Press enter to confirm. Isabella. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Isabella. Names? We'll just name you Shannanigans. There we go. What is your name, Shannanigans? Shannanigans. Okay. I bet she's wondering why that's such a weird name. Ah. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm, brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond the occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you going... Oh my god. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh? Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was it? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not sure if she wants to hear that. I... Dodge the question... Let's dodge the question. I don't want to bend the truth. I don't like lying. I guess dodging the question is kinda lying. I don't know. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. Sounds like me. Engineering, coaching, YouTubing. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Ah, guess he didn't. Sorry. Never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Shame. That's gotta be an awkward silence right there. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio station left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Oh, this game is so cool. The music is amazing. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Oh. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives the illusion of a natural sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then though, hang on a sec, go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out, then, as something comes into auditory focus. Alright, some music. 101.7 FM. Oh, he's not so impressed. Is this mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns play joyously over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Isabella's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left, man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't that the same song again? Ugh, it's probably on endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Sure, seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. Look at their faces, so unimpressed. Why do you think a zombie even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Oh jeez. Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. Oh my gosh, this music! You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Oh my gosh. I can't concentrate with this music. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my head at the radio controls. So, what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis, Maurice, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Sorry if I can't pronounce some things correctly. And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but, well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Really? Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. The music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Oh, so cute. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. Bruh. I'm 23. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's ever been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. Sorry, jeez. I really need that, sorry. This music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peepee and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. Thank you. Jeez, I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now, it's just us again. I love this music so... Oh my gosh, it's so good. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Sole topic, ignoring me, huh? Oh, I don't know which one to do. Let's go sole topic. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any lights at all, at this hour. Especially without all the street lights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. It looks a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fighting for the end of the world. Oh, it's getting dark. I like the twilight hour. So you never really told me what it is you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, What do you like to do, or what did you before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work. Have a lunch break, back to work. Get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. Oh my gosh, that sounds like my life before. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there, was tough. Probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off, and everything goes to pot anyway. It's so true. By the way, I hope I'm in camera focus angle, whatever. Camera frame, there's the word. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliché. Not really, it sort of suits you. Aww. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true, the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah. Monkey's paw. What? I don't get that reference. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's still alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Ask if she's nauseous, comment on her hand. Let's comment on her hand. You okay there? I point toward her stomach with the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but... Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but... What? Gastric distress is a bit beyond me. Jeez, I was trying to name... gastro kind of disease, whatever. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that, though. Onward it is then. Things have gotten really dark. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh. Didn't I used to? Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought. I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So, the first couple of months, I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then... Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but... Your old man, what happened? My dad? Huh. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But that wouldn't even let him in on... I'm sorry. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that that part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great. Now I feel like I want to puke. Hey. Please don't say things like that, Isabella. One of us has to keep this up. Rest hands on hers. Let her be. I'm gonna rest my hand on hers. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting by her leg, near the center console, so I reach over. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall, and I think I hear her sigh. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in you. But we're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Huh. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Shame. Is she sweating? Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no worrying. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they stuck out there, like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. If the car's clock is set right, it's nearing 1 in the morning now. The road is as dead as it ever was, but it somehow feels even emptier. It's more sinister. Like all the shadows behind us are teaming up into a hungering mass just waiting to swallow us whole. My eyes are getting heavier. We can't stop now though. We've still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey, Shannanigans? There's something I need to tell you. She puts her hand to her stomach again. Latent instinct told me not to take my eyes off the road, but I do anyway, to look at her. She looks real bad, worse than I've seen yet. A couple times she opens and shuts her mouth. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God damn it. I should have known it. I've heard so much unreliable crap about the symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But just keep calm, alright? We don't even know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure that it has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't real. Or reality. Fuck it all. I thought I was keeping it together. Don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my eyes are burning. Careful there, remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining, right? Shh. Retail? Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. I try, but I can't muster up the will to laugh. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on the road a while. Yeah, you're right. Will you make me up? Will you make me up if? Will you wake me up if anything happens? Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and Abby. If there is, or ever was, a station like that out there, I'd love to hear it. Hell, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. This life's too short to not just do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't the time to be waxing on that. I don't know how much longer this tank's gonna get us. Well, ain't much else to do but go until we can't go anymore. The road is long, and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. What? That's it? Oh, such a nice story though. Guys, for those of you that actually stuck with me through that, I apologize for any errors I made. The text was a bit like up and down, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Really good game, amazing music, I loved it, except for that part in the middle. That music was madness. Really good music, really good art style, short and sweet. I loved every second of it. And yeah, if you like this video, you know what to do. You like that like button. If you like me, please subscribe. It would be amazing. And I'll see you, br-brehs, in the next video. Cheerio!